Well, here I am today in Kiev on a wonderful May sunny day, and I'm with enjoying some coffee with Alexandr Starodubtsev, who runs it's like a civil platform for a new country, and it's an organisation that Alexandr runs here in Kiev with a view to empowering people rather than further empowering government any further, which they've tried and it wasn't so successful. So this is about empowering people. Now, Alexandr, tell us more about the profile, the youth, how your membership came out of the Maidan revolution, and how you are planning to create a better country, a new country for Ukraine from all this.
Probably I'll start from the last. How to create better country. Probably to take responsibility and not move this responsibility to government, to police, to anybody. To make all decisions ourselves and to combine people around some big idea and try to implement that. You were talking about running the platform. Our platform is very interesting, and the whole Maidan movement here is very interesting because we don't have bosses, subordinates, some departments. All this movement is organized not like a structure, but like a net system. We have coordinators. So I am one of a lot of coordinators of this civil platform new country. From maybe 50 coordinators, the same like me. They cover usually some specific points like PR coordinator or fundraising coordinator or economics expert groups coordinator. So all of us, we are coordinators. And we already created the vision of Ukraine. It was very interesting and inspiring job, because for 2 months we create vision for 10 directions for Ukraine, for economics, for culture, for ecology, for education. So we divide our life for 10 components, and for every component we create the future picture, how it should be in 7 years. And after that we combine these 10 pictures together to make the whole picture. It was very, very interesting and very useful work. And after that we understand that to make this vision real, we have to do more. We shouldn't stop on the vision, because our vision, we have for now we have absolute understanding that no government nor politics will make our vision. So we have to implement our vision ourselves. And so we go further, and after that first project of creating vision, we start this civil platform, and now we are working on the strategy. What should we do all together to make our vision real.
Okay. Alexandr, how does that link in with this open university that you were working with the Kiev School of Economics?
Open University is not connected with Kiev School of Economics other way than just some people from Kiev School of Economics took active part in
I see.
Open University. So I am not from Kiev School of Economics. I am from another university where I get my MBA here in Kiev. But all Maidan projects are connected. So what Maidan made for us, for Ukrainians, it connected us to each other. So after Maidan, I have so many friends and connections and Facebook friends. If I want something in any industry, I can get more information or make some steps in 2 calls.
Okay. That's pretty good. And and how does that link in then with the Open University? Where does the support come?
We started the Open University. We create very good team, and after that, some part of this team moved to the civil platform, and other guys just make some other interesting projects for building civil society. And actually Open University is working now. So we finished one fun festival here in Kiev, a cultural festival where we made the educational part. And now we are developing in 2 directions. The first one is online platform. We want to create Ukrainian Coursera. So, do you know Coursera?
No.
It's the new movement in education in the world, when very big and famous universities like Wharton, they make video courses
I see.
and put them online, that anybody for free can pass them.
Okay.
But the problem in Ukraine that we don't have a lot of English-speaking people. So we have to make, for now, we have to make courses in Ukrainian. So our task number 1 is create this online platform, just like Coursera, but in Ukrainian for Ukrainians. And another direction, we have a very good product, special school of lack of English, helping people to understand the principles of civil society.
Okay.
So, what civil society is based on.
Okay. Now I got another question. On the average age of your membership of your all your supporters, well, what is the average age of these people that you've gathered together?
35 years old.
Okay.
So rather young people, but they are not students, so they already have some working experience, some entrepreneur experience. So people understand what is life.
Okay. Are they coming mainly from a business background or from an academic background, or what is the
We have
profile?
absolutely different people, but
Okay.
you know, this revolution, Ukrainian revolution, it was I don't know this word in English, but like revolution in England in 17th century. So it was a revolution from small entrepreneurs against oligarchs.
Yeah.
And so there are a lot of people who were protesting on Maidan and further go to our civil platform. They are from small and medium business.
Okay. This is was a very civil revolution.
Yeah.
This was from very well educated, very peaceful people, and that was the impression that the rest of the world got.
Our main weapon was Facebook.
Yeah. It wouldn't have been possible without Facebook.
Our main weapon. Where the next meeting point? Where is Berkut? It's our riot police. What they are planning to do. So everything is on the Facebook immediately.
Yep.
So our main main weapon was not guns, for sure. Our main weapon was Facebook.
Yeah, that worked out well, and that because you're all very high tech savvy people over here. Is this? I mean, the programming industry, computer programming industry is huge in Ukraine. What has caused that? Is there a very strong focus on computer technology in your educational system throughout Ukraine? Or?
We have a very powerful technical education, I agree, but I don't think that just because a lot of people here are IT specialists, we have such huge protest movement against oligarch. You shouldn't be IT specialist just to be a good user, of Facebook. And for our IT specialists, they are not depend on our situation in Ukraine so huge, because in any time they can get their cases and go abroad. Internet is everywhere, and they can get job everywhere because all of them are speaking English and can find job in any Western or Eastern company. So they are not so dependent on good situation here in Ukraine. But nevertheless, IT specialists make their big job in our common protest here on Maidan, because from the very beginning we have specialist IT camp here I can show, where everybody from any part of Ukraine can come there and get the access to internet, can call home by Skype, can call to Australia by Skype. So IT specialists, they make their part of our whole job on Maidan.
Okay, there's a similarity between the Ukrainians and Australians in that we are very portable, and the whole world is full of travelling Ukrainians and travelling Australians seeking out opportunities. So we go looking for the opportunities. I think in Australia we're mineral driven, but the Ukrainians seem to be IT driven.
That we have 44 million people living here in Ukraine, now minus Crimea, because we don't know what is Crimea now. It's Ukraine, we are sure that it's Ukraine, but it belongs to Ukraine, but we don't understand what's happening now. For 44 million people, 7 million Ukrainians are living outside Ukraine. So probably
that's a high proportion.
A high proportion. So maybe Ukrainian are big travelers.
There's more similarities between Ukraine and China. In that sense, so many overseas Chinese people still supporting China with all their intellect and
very close,
and business connections.
Very close. And you probably know that our Canadian diaspora, Canadian diaspora of Ukrainians is very, very, very big. Actually, Ukraine is third language in Canada. English, French, and Ukrainian.
Yeah, amazing. You're very portable. Now, what's the next? What's your vision then for a better future for Ukraine? You've put the building blocks together to spread this message of a civil society and the benefits that can flow, and I think you're getting somewhere, because you're getting a tremendous amount of support from people in that age group, aren't you? You're getting a lot of encouragement to continue what you're doing.
Our vision to build economically independent, culturally powerful country where people take responsibility on themselves for their future and they're living happily. because happiness may be the main component of our combined vision. So we want to live in happy country and export this happiness to our neighbors,
Fantastic.
especially to Russia.
Yeah.
I think they have lack of happiness.
Yeah. Where is all this violence that I see so much of on the TV? I don't see any violence in Kiev.
Propaganda. As I told you, the only one place where in Ukraine where it's very dangerous, it's Russian TV.
Okay.
So only on Russian first channel, Ukraine is very dangerous. You can go along the streets here, you can go to our main square. Do you see anything dangerous here?
Well, we wish you every success in your continuation of your very, very vital work.
Yeah, thank you.
Congratulations from Australia.
Thank you very much.
Now we have one further question, Alexander. There's a high level of business activity. Everyone seems to be doing something. Everyone seems to be running a business. Everyone I meet is running a very successful business. Is there no benefit to Ukraine from all these business, all this commercial activity? Is there an element of tax avoidance? Is there something that I don't see that's not quite obvious to me?
Yes. Probably you don't see everything. Unfortunately, in Ukraine we don't have the culture of paying taxes. So
you think that's unfortunate? Perhaps?
Unfortunate because
that's fortunate.
It depends.
Yeah.
Because we have old people, we have pensioners, and we have to get these pensions from some source. But in Ukraine, it's very common to register some Cyprus companies, Holland companies, Bahamas companies, BVI companies to operate from them, not from Ukrainian companies, to avoid taxes. And it's very common situation for Ukraine when you know the guy, he's Ukrainian, he has Ukrainian passport, but he is the owner of some Cyprus company that operates 3 factories here and don't pay any taxes here. Corporate tax is very I don't think that a lot of people here in Ukraine pay corporate tax because you can minimize your profit just to sell from your, for example, Ukrainian factory to your Cyprus operation company, and from this Cyprus company you can sell everything abroad, for example. Yeah, but usually Ukrainians pay wages taxes. You know, taxes that you are paying on wage,
sure,
on salary. So all these taxes usually are paid. But all corporate taxes, they are hiding in the operational process.
Okay. Well, this is probably why there's a lot of high-tech startup companies seem to be moving and operating from here.
We can pay. If you have a startup or a very young company, you can register like a small entrepreneur.
Yep.
And they have very easy and small taxation. So we have a lot of startups, and this taxation system for them are quite easy.
Okay.
But for companies starting from 20 people to medium-sized business, the taxation when you have a limited liability company, when you register limited liability company, the taxation system becomes absolutely not easy, difficult, untransparent, etc.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for that very interesting observation. Thank you.
Everybody knows it here in Ukraine, and for now, one of our projects on our civil platform is to rebuild our taxation system, to make it more transparent. We create a special group. There are 100 people there right now who help our Ministry of Economy to rebuild the system, to make it more transparent, more applicable to doing business,
more welcoming,
and nevertheless, this system have to collect money for government because we have all our social programs that we have filled with money.
Sounds most reasonable, and that's called a civil society.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Thanks.
Thank you.
Take this guy. Does he go?